So you've been playing hockey for a while. What do you do?
I'm a goalie.
Yes, you are, and a very good one at that. And I've been coaching you for what?
Since
It's been probably 4 or 5 years now, right? And so last year you were where?
Last year I was on the U14 Tier 2 All Girls Alliance.
Yeah, and what about before that?
Before that I was on Saddlebrook.
Yes, you were.
Yes,
yeah.
I was.
And so we just got through with our tournament, and I think we did pretty well.
Yeah. Had a few slip-ups in one game, but...
Yeah, that's okay. You had a shutout, didn't you?
My second game.
What are you working on this year that's different than last year?
I definitely think the maturity has gone up, which forces the intensity to move up. And just it being Tier 1 in general definitely changes the mindset to the intensity, which puts more pressure on you. But I think pressure's good. In warm-ups, it's definitely more focused and mental, because that's a big aspect of the game. And coaching is coaching. We have great coaches, always have. And I think it's a great organization.
That's cool. And you've got Lorenda Pryor working with you, right? And Lorenda was on the Canadian national team back in the late 90s, if I remember right. Yeah, she was. She did. As far as preparation goes, because we had Ed Walsh on the show probably about 2 months ago. What do you do for resetting? Like if you get a goal scored against you, is there something that you do that is always part of a habit of resetting, or what do you do for a goal for or a goal against you? What's your routine? What's your gig?
I always make sure that I tap the post with my stick. I do the right post, then left post, then the crossbar, just to make sure I know where I am in the net, and because it kind of gives me a mental state that the last play's behind me, I can only focus on what's in front of me.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you think the difference is with the defense, or how do you see yourself playing? Have you seen yourself change at all in the way that your playing style is this year versus last year? Have you seen anything like that yet?
I think I'm definitely more confident, and like Lorenda said, she tells us to be more, I forgot the word, but it's a word confident. So I've been trying to play the puck more and be more there and out there. So
yeah, so you're part of the team or part of the offense or defense, right? I saw you go behind the net and stop the puck and then redirect it back up the boards.
Yeah, I was like, did you see me, Lorenda?
Right.
I was really proud.
Because that's something we hadn't seen before, right? So it's cool that you're venturing out and trying to learn more and pick up more of the game.
Yeah.
You're in high school, yeah?
Yes.
Sophomore?
Correct.
Yeah, so you just started. Are you homeschooling, or what are you doing for this COVID thing?
I'm not the best person to have the great attention span in class, so I'm doing in school. That way I can get the help I need in class.
Right.
Especially with traveling and everything. I do need to have as much help as I can get.
Sure, yeah, we're doing the same thing because what we learned from this whole last 6 months is that homeschooling is definitely not for us.
Us either.
I like the regimen, I like the routine. The kids certainly like the routine as well. What else are you doing? What do you do for fun? Is there any time for fun?
Not really.
Not really?
I just started practicing with the U14 Alliance with Freddie.
Okay.
At Clearwater on Thursdays. And then I go to this CrossFit place, Myers Training System, twice a week. And then I go to tutoring twice a week, so there's not a lot of leeway for time.
Are you doing anything from a volunteer standpoint, or what do you got some extracurricular stuff that goes on, right?
Yeah, I'm starting to help more around the rink. I have to focus on getting my permit because my parents work and my dad's a firefighter, so it's definitely part of getting there and stuff. But I'm also helping out with this one animal shelter near us because my neighbor works there. So. Okay.
And what's that like? What do you take away from that, or what's the experience been so far?
I just like helping out because everyone always needs a hand, and not everyone can get the hand that they need. So just making someone's life easier just helps.
Gotcha. Now, you've had your number. Is that your favorite number, or what is it? What number are you?
I'm 35, but I'm changing to 34 because Danielle, as you know, has been there 1 year longer than me, so I'm changing to 34. 35 was because my mom's favorite number was 3 and my dad's was 5, and most goalie numbers are in the 30s, but 3 is my mom's favorite number and 4 is my brother's. So
there you go.
34.
And your brother is playing up in Vermont, right?
He is for the Vermont Lumberjacks.
Yeah. That's a juniors program? Okay. And he went back, what, a couple months ago now, right?
I think like a week before school started. No, 2 weeks after school started, something like that.
Okay. So you've been a hockey family for a while, and
Yeah.
growing up in the rinks and doing the things that you do.
That's definitely what influenced me to start.
Really? How so?
I was playing knee hockey with my brother because he made me be goalie. And as you know, a knee hockey net is not very big, so he could not score after like 15 minutes. And I was like, I'm really good at this. So then I ran downstairs and I was like, Dad, I should be a goalie.
and Dad probably fell over, I'm assuming, on that.
Oh yeah, because I cheerleaded, I did taekwondo, I did not have the best like commitment to other sports. So being a goalie, the gear's expensive with hockey in general, the organization. So he made me commit to 4 years, and then I could decide if I wanted to quit or not. And my 4th year was, I think, 8th or freshman year.
Really? Okay, so you decided to keep going.
Yeah.
One of the things that, what's cool about knowing each other for so long is that's by far the biggest thing I've seen as far as your growth and development is your commitment and your focus. And so as we've gone through the ages and gone up through the ranks, division by division, I've noticed that there's an intensity about you today that never existed 2 years ago. The focus I've never seen better than it is today. And that's kudos to you, because obviously you're working on it.
Thank you. And it's weird too, because 2 years ago we would have said the same thing about 2 years prior to that too.
Okay.
So it's definitely cool to see how the mindset of, oh, that year I thought I was really good compared to the years before, but this year, like compared to that year, is just...
It's huge. I mean, it's really a big difference. And I think that's what's allowing you to compete at this level, because you had to work your tail off to get that spot.
Yeah.
There were a bunch of people that were, didn't quite get there the way that you did. And so that's awesome. You got anything else that you want to talk about, or anything? What was your takeaway from the weekend? What was your favorite part?
My favorite part was definitely getting to know the team better, because some of the players and teammates I've played with last season, but then some of them I haven't really gotten to know yet. So I definitely think it was a good bonding experience.
Right.
And we'll be back here in 2 or 3 weeks
for the CCM tournament. Yeah.
For the tournament. So I definitely think it was good to get all the bonding in.
Sure. Well, you guys played really well as a team. I mean, it's obvious that you guys have spent some time together, and the practices started paying off.
Yeah,
That's
you can
awesome.
see the connection on and off the ice.
Yeah, for sure. Well, have a safe trip back to Tampa.
Thank you. Hopefully I will, because I'm traveling with you.
Yes, you will. Yes, and as long as we don't forget you, then we're fine. Well, obviously with all your gear, it's hard to forget, because
That'd be nice.
we're going to be traveling with suitcases on our lap on the way back from Orlando to Tampa, right?
Correct.
So, all right, that's great. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Love you, Mom and Dad. Thank you.